What's up everyone, welcome back to this RB Leipzig career. We're once again commentating over the top of this episode and we are straight into the first match. We were away from home up against Frankfurt. It was a 1-0 draw. It wasn't fantastic, that led us into a training session. I did change a few of the players around Lafont. I'm just seeing how high I can get him now. We've pretty much done our job with Ludwig, that's why I left him there. Also RB. This led us into our second match. Another game away from home, this time against Berlin, and it did result in another draw. 2-0, not exactly ideal, but we have that little bit of a buffer in the league, so we could carry on like that. Another training session was out of the way. Don't ask me why I put Lafont on penalty training, I just thought I'd go for it. If you were watching last episode, which I hope you all were, you will know our Champions Cup matches. I believe it's the quarterfinals. The draw wasn't even that bad, but we ended up coming up against Tottenham Hotspur. So that is the first of our two matches that we'd be playing today. We are going to be doing both of those. In between, we're up against Leverkusen as well. It's a big one, but let's just get straight into this match. We're warming up. Christian Eriksen is there. He seems to be in a lot of form for them, and he seems to be their main man up top. I think they're almost playing a false 9. But they don't seem to have a striker. Harry Kane's gone. He's at Real Madrid, as we all know, because we played him last season in the Champions Cup as well, on our way to victory. Looks like we could do it again this season. We had so many chances at the start there as well. Augustin is actually playing. The man, my man Augustin, back on loan. That was the first real save that Lafont had to make. We ended up making some subs. I brought on Klein. He's young, inexperienced, only a 72, but we were able to break through the gap here. RB straight through to Goretzka. Didn't get it on the first attempt, managed to nail it on the second. That was 1-0. It was an incredibly tough game, and that was actually it. The game finished 1-0. That was it. Not bad. It was our home leg. We didn't concede, so they don't have any away goals. This led into the match against Leverkusen. They're currently in second, however, they're about 10 points behind us, which has always been a bit scary, but as you can see there, the front four, Lamar, Sane, Ozil and Werner all managed to bag one goal. That was 4-1, a comfortable victory, and it extended our lead at the top of the table. Another training session. They just keep on flooding in. It's kind of the same old thing at this point of the season. Matches, training sessions. We're just getting through to the end. Then we will be done, as you all know, and we'll be moving on to something else. Our second game was coming up against Tottenham. This time we were away from home. We'd be playing at Wembley. It's on the big occasion. And we changed a lot of our team, as you can see with our selection here. RB straight back in the middle. Bernardo was playing right back, so I decided to bring Klosterman in at centre back. We kind of almost forgot that this game was coming because we put all of our full strength players out for the Leverkusen game. I think just because we're paranoid over the 10-point deficit that we threw away last season. But yeah, we changed a lot of the team around. You can still see it there. That was it. Basically a lot of rotation. This brought us into the game. Away from home, like I said. We're at Wembley. We crossed this ball in. It was a decent start. We had a lot of chances. In fact, a lot in the opening 10-15 minutes. We probably should have done better. We probably should have scored. But to be fair to them, they had their fair share of chances as well. Son here kind of force fielded his way away from us. Lamela able to get the shot off, but nothing came from it. We got that cross out there. Werner finishing it off. Lovely goal. Past Lloris in goal. That was 1-0, and that was one away goal. They already had to score, I believe, 3 to have any chance, and they missed that one there. If they wanted any chance of staying in, they should have scored. And by the time that they could have got anything, it was too late. RB there, linking up with Timo Werner, managing to pass it underneath the goalkeeper. And really, the goal-scoring form continued. We had chances. Timo Werner close there in the box, able to get it past Lloris very easily into the bottom corner, and that was 3-0. The game is practically over by now. It's more or less done. We made some subs. We brought on some youth. And Bruma, of course, Bruma isn't youth, but Klein made his way back on. And that was actually towards the end of the game. They had that good shot there. And that was it. We just kind of carried on. We passed it around a bit. It was the 90th minute, and that was it. That was the end of the game. We knocked Tottenham Hotspur out, and we made our way into the semi-finals of the Champions Cup. The question is, though, who would we be playing very quickly right now? You can see Lyon are in there, Manchester United, Leipzig, and Leverkusen. We'll be able to see who we're going to play in a while, but first up we had a game against Schalke, another team near the top of the table, but we won 2-1. Looking at the calendar, we drew Lyon. Out of all the teams, Who could we have got? Leverkusen. It would have been hard because they're second in the league, but Manchester United was a team we wanted to avoid. And Lyon was probably the team that we wanted to play. And it just happened to be extremely lucky for us. We're playing Lyon, and that's going to be our semi-final fixture in the next episode. I'm afraid that is actually all for today's video. I know it's a quick one, but I'm trying out different things, different lengths of video. This was about, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes long. Other videos I've done are 10 to 15, 15 to 20. I'm really intrigued to know what you guys think and what you want to watch in terms of a length of video. So make sure you comment down below, either 5 to 10 minutes, 10 to 15, or like I said, 15 to 20. It'll be much appreciated. If you did enjoy today's video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. And as always, guys, I will see you all on the next video.